What's up everyone, it's Blip. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neewer GP15 neck mount. This one right here is something that I just recently bought, and I didn't think I was going to do a review on it anyways because it's just a neck mount, who cares, right? But it's something that I realized that it's so valuable to have in your gear. It's only something you will know that it's valuable once you get it. It's one of those things. And so in this review, I want to go over the reasons why I think this is a great neck mount, its different use cases, as well, of course, the pros and its cons. So this video here is not sponsored by Neewer. This is a product that I just picked up on my own, and I'm just glad to make a review on it. So for anybody else who's in the market for this thing, maybe this video can be helpful to you. So let's get this video started. The first thing I want to talk about is why I think this neck mount is so valuable to have. The first thing for me personally is like when I'm riding my scooter, I'm doing some recreational activities and I want to do a POV shot. It's very difficult to do while I'm having a camera in my hand. And if I do that, I have to do this very dangerous balancing act, you know, where I have one hand on the accelerator to constantly keep moving, to keep balance, as well as my left hand will be, you know, trying to film at the same time. It's quite dangerous because in that case, I won't be able to operate the brake lever. So having a neck mount like this is very valuable in that situation. Another thing is if you're a creator who is constantly creating POV shots, like something you're sharing your daily life through the lens of your, your own self, I find that a neck mount actually allows people to give you much more natural reactions when you're filming compared to when you have a camera in your hand. When you do have a camera in your hand, people tend to react very differently. They're much more uncomfortable. But having a camera around your neck, it's much more of a passive way to record, and I find that that's an added bonus. It allows you to capture much more good memories without even trying. And the second thing is versatility. This thing is just more than a neck mount, in my opinion. It has different use cases for me, as well as it adds a very powerful arsenal in my camera gear. So now let's move on to those use cases. Okay, so the first thing is using it as a dash cam for recreational sports. This is the main use of this neck mount for me. While I'm riding around, I can make sure that I'm safe and have backup footage of anything that does happen to me if I do ride on the road and stuff like that. And it's just basically for safety. I think for most people, it's going to be obvious that they're going to use this neck mount for recreational sports to, capture their moments on a bike, on the mountains, hanging out with their buddies, stuff like that. And for me personally, it's just for dash cam purposes. The second use case is for people who want to film using POV shots while having your hands free. Now, this probably relates to people who are artists and want to do artwork and film it at the same time to show your fans, or teachers who are, creating a lesson on YouTube and need to have a paper and a pencil and be able to write and instruct. The third thing is being able to film yourself in different ways. Now, even though this is marketed as a neck mount, you can actually use it to, for instance, film yourself if you don't have a tripod around and just hang it over a tree, like so. Right now, you can film yourself while you're somewhere out in nature, and it's quite versatile that way. Another way you can use this, if you bend the neck mount in a way where you can stand it up like a tripod, or you can even wrap around a pole if you really want to have that sort of shot. Now, as you see in this video, I'm bending it around my arm and, basically twisting it up like a spaghetti and then unraveling it back into its original position. And what's really great about it is that, it goes back into position quite easily without being damaged whatsoever. And it just works. Everything, the mechanism latches back in together. It's quite easy and it's quite nice. So, pros and cons. The first pro I find is this thing is very comfortable around the neck, especially if you have some sort of clothing in between the mount and also your neck. It's that much more comfortable. The second pro about this thing is it has a quick connect system. It's very easy to change your camera out if you need, if you're shooting with more than one camera, or if you just need to detach it and shoot vlog style, POV, yourself, selfies, things like that. So I really like this quick connect system. It's really great and well designed. The third pro is that this kit comes with the attachment to mount your phone. So if you're someone who's constantly filming with your smartphone, you'll be in luck because this thing includes that adapter for you. Some mounts don't even include that for you. And in this case, you're able to shoot with an action camera like this or a smartphone. So it makes it more versatile. The fourth pro that I have with this mount is that it's so flexible, but it also holds its position to any position that you set it in, which is really great. It's not flimsy, but it's just enough. It's sturdy enough to keep the position that you want it to be in. The fifth pro about this neck mount is the silicone they use is very soft and high quality feeling. It feels like it's gonna last for a long time. So I think that's very important on a neck mount. You don't want something that's so cheap and plastic feeling. This is a nice silicone rubber, I guess. Is silicone rubber, but it's something that you would find on like a very premium iPhone case or something like that. It's similar to that. And the sixth pro, I think, is that they built the latch system so well. The buttons on this thing feel so good. The premium feel of it when it clicks in and out, when you push to turn, it just feels nice and well engineered and well built. So I think those are the big pros of this neck mount, and I find that this is really great. Okay, now the con. I only found one true con about this thing because it's a pretty simple neck mount, so there shouldn't be too many cons to this. And the con is that if you're someone who is very picky about things collecting dust or attracting dust or stuff like that, this thing, because it's silicone, it's going to attract dust naturally because it's a very like rubberized, texturized, material. It's almost like when you had your silicone case, your phone case, and you put it into your pocket and it came out pretty linty. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my review. I really do think that this thing is a great bang for your buck. This is great value for a neck mount, feels comfortable, and I think it's pretty much worth it. So I hope you enjoyed my review. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Peace out.